Hello, welcome to Ansel Griffin's occasional series of YouTube tutorials. Today we're doing a Visual Basic and a very elementary Visual Basic tutorial, really for those people who have never started before. So there's our question that I've highlighted up there. You input the radius of the circle and the perimeter of the circle is calculated in output. So I have some reminders here which I'll be flicking to. There's Excel. Now I'll just shut that down. So how do you get into the Excel VBA? Alt F11. So Alt and then the F11 key. Up it pops, and I have this done already. I mean, I will do it from scratch. Just that's a form, and you can see there that I've named that over here. Form question 1. I will be doing this from scratch. Sorry. That is a label, and you can see here I've labeled it LBL radius. That is also a label. This lad here is a text box, that's TXT large radius, and this lad here is a command button, and if I just double click here, there's my commands here. I'll just turn on the magnifier a sec, and there's the commands there. So that's what we want it to look like, and we're going to do this from scratch. So how do you do this from scratch? So insert user form. There's the form, and remember, so there we are. So I'm going to label it here, and the label is the wrong word. Sorry about that. So remember, you've got to name them correctly. So sorry about that. That's just typo there. So just name this form. How do you name a form? FRM. Q1 and Q1A or something. That'll do. Q1A. Okay, so I've labeled that. Now we want to put in make sure that toolbox is up. If it doesn't pop up, you just go to view toolbox and it will pop up. So we've turned it off. We've turned it on. Okay. Now we need a label, which we draw. We need another label here. We need a text box. We need another text box. We need a command button. There. And we need another command button. Made one slight error. I've put in a label there. It should be a text box. So if you just highlight it there, you see it's in grey. Just press the delete button. And what I wanted there was a text box. Now, let's go back to the label. So click it there. And that is there. LBL radius. And the caption here is go to label 2, label that correctly. LBL circumference. Get the text right. That is txt radius and that is txt CIRC. I just got CIRC UMFERC. Okay, there's my command button 1. How do I name that correctly? So CMD calculate, CALCULATE, and just put in that's calculate circumference, and this lad here, that's to finish the program. That's CMD end, and we're going to just give it a caption there of end. Okay. And I notice a slight error here. I forgot to put the caption there, so that would be circumference. CIRC. Yep. And I think I saw just one other thing that's wrong. On the user form 1, I've named the form here, but the caption is wrong. So just go down to caption here, and this is appropriate. So this is question 1, something like that. Okay, so we can make that just a little bigger because it's just big enough to see the text. There we are. Now we're good to go. So we're going to put all the commands in here. So I double click that. Now you have to declare the variables here. So what are the two variables that we need to know? The two variables are the radius. Sorry, there's only one variable. There's two variables. There's the radius and the circumference. So dim dim circumference. I just make that a little bigger. Yep. Now what we're saying here is that the radius is a number and it can be a certain size. Now I should explain in more detail the difference between doubles and singles, but for the moment that'll do. So next thing we want to do is we need to use pi. So we're just going to, and in case pi is a reserved word, I'm just going to call it my pi. And I know in the previous example I had pi to 10 or 12 decimal places, but I'm just going to go here, 3.1417. Put in a comment. How do you put in a comment? Single quote. Pi to 4 dp to 4 decimal places. Put in a little comment here. Enter radius. So radius equals. Now where are we going to get the radius from? We're going to get the radius from the text box. So that's text txt radius dot text. Okay, now we're going to put in a little comment, do the calculation. CIRCUM circumference equals 2 by pi, and what have I called pi? I've called it my pi up there, by the radius. Now, little comment again, output the so text circumference I must have spelled it wrong because it would come up. So let me just check here. I just have to go back here. This happens a lot in real life. So just, what did I call that? So what I'm going to do here is copy that, go in here and just paste it in there. I'll put the radius. I must have mistyped. See the way when I spell it correctly, the dot text automatically appears. Equals circumference. So I've calculated it there and I'm putting it in there. So that's that. Hopefully it all works. We'll find out in 30 seconds. We're not done yet though. Go to the form again and we click that lad. Just zoom there again and you can see there that the second command button is, there's a line automatically put in and the private sub is automatically put in, and we just want to, when we click that, we just want it to finish. So it's end, and there we are. Now hopefully all this works. So go up to the little green arrow here, click run, say put in 2 and then click calculate. There we are, 2 pi r, and then we want to end the program, click end. Okay, so thanks very much for listening and hope that helps a little.